Today we have the best new creative maps that you need to be using if you want to improve all of your mechanics right now. Some of these maps have recently just came out the week I am recording this video, which is perfect because of the new season. All of these maps has ways for you to improve all of your mechanics, including your fighting skills, building, editing, aiming, and even tarping. To start off the video, we have a mechanical training map. This map includes an aim trainer that has a challenge mode with a bunch of different difficulties, a free build section with bots, and a reactive tunnel section for practicing tarping and improving your awareness in the endgame, which is what I want to go over first. Once you go into the reactive tunnel room, you will notice that you have the option to choose a fast mode for tunneling if you want to practice more, and there is a tutorial option on every section of the map. As soon as you start, there will be an arrow guiding you on which direction to tarp, and it will show you if you need to go up or down a layer. The goal for this is to stay in the circle while constantly changing directions, moving up and down layers while staying in front of the zone to survive. If you aren't in the circle in a certain amount of time because you mess up an edit or for any other reason, you will have to restart. Now, going over the free build section with bots, there is not much to explain because it is pretty simple. While you are free building, practicing your retakes and or your piece control, you build up to the bot however you want to, and once you do kill the bot, you have to search for the next bot to spawn. There are also a few more sections in this map, but of course I want you guys to check that all out for yourself. But you guys can see for this, Jiven did put the map code for you guys on the screen. Next up, we have another map that is made by Raider, and it is his new 1v1 box fighting map. Each round you will spawn in a different POI instead of playing in the same space. This map gives you options, of course, to choose which weapon you want to use, and it even has an option to use a third-party simulator where a bot will spawn in the map, spraying either yourself or your opponent as if it is a third party. Since we are on the topic of box fights, this is a 1v1 box fighting map that puts you in different piece control scenarios against your opponents, similar to realistic fighting maps and the map that we just went over. So you are forced to fight in different angles at close range to get better practice. Every time you die or kill your opponent, you will start the round immediately instead of having to wait for your opponent to ready up. Next up, I have a solo aim training map for you guys. I'm sure you guys know what aim duels are, and if you are like me and you don't have any friends or don't have anyone to play with, you can start an aim duel against bots in this map. The bots move and jump around like players would in an aim duel, and even though it isn't AI, you are still getting a good amount of practice to improve your aim in this map. Up next, we have a new 1v1 map that you guys have probably seen by now, and it is Speed Realistics. This map is different than any other realistic map because as soon as the round starts, one player will spawn in the air and the other will spawn on the ground, giving him a few seconds to build the box and to fix his inventory. It is called Speed Realistics because every time you finish a round, you will not have to wait for your opponent to ready up, but instead, you will go back to the spawn, giving you guys about 3 to 5 seconds to fix your inventory. There is about 13 rounds until a new game starts. Every round gives you a different POI and different weapons from the current season. This map helps you approach different fights in any way you want, and some scenarios can be realistic to a fight in a tournament. And finally, to conclude this video, we have another map made by Jiven, and it is his final moving Zone Wars. This is one of, if not the most fast-paced Zone Wars experiences you will get to gain more endgame practice. You will spawn in a random layer close to all of your opponents with the final zone experience from full low ground to even max height. Zones pull right away in a different direction every round, so you need to think of a play immediately, and you always need to be aware of where the zone is pulling and where your opponents are. Everyone spawns in with about 400 mats, so you will need to be mat conservative going into the final zone. You can play with up to 22 players in this map, so regardless of everyone's skill level, you will have stacked games and get good practice. And that is all of the maps I have for you guys in this video. If you are interested in any of these maps, the codes will be in the description. If you guys do want to support me, you can use my code Witeout in the item shop, or you can become a channel member of my channel to get exclusive perks, and you can get emotes that you can use in the comment section. But if this map did help you in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new.